is finally time for lesson 7 of trying to learn ASL using this book. In lesson 7, we will be learning about imperatives, using numbers, personal pronouns incorporating numbers, and some plurals along with basic vocabulary. Alright, so imperatives. Imperative sentences or commands are made in the following way. The you pronoun is usually absent, right? The pointing is just, we don't need it, usually. It's not that you have to, you can. The signer looks directly at the person being commanded, eye contact. The verb has a sharp and tense movement. A sharp head nod may accompany the verb. So this is basically when you're mad at somebody and you say like, do this, or you're giving them a strict order or command, you know? So here we have the example of wash the dishes. Now, wash the dishes, right? Just wash the dishes. That's the average, normal way to tell somebody, wash the dishes. But in an imperative, the eyebrows, you know, and you kind of tense up. Imperative. Ticket, give me the ticket, right? So, ticket. Right, and you're mad, and you show it in your face. Some common imperatives are stop it, pay attention, come on, get away, go to it, you know, so stop it. It's pow. Right? Another one, pay attention. This is the normal pay attention. Right? And here we have some other sentences. I've told you, go and wash the dishes. So just picture an angry parent telling like their child for the 5th time, I've told you, wash the dishes. This is how it would look like, right? I've told you already. We're going to use the finish. Go to it, or do it this way, depending on where the dishes are. You know, ASL is very directional. If the dishes are here, if they're that way, you're not going to do this. If the dishes are here, you're not gonna do that. So it depends on where the dishes are. ASL is very visual. ASL is very directional. If the dishes are here, you do it that way. All right. So here it is. I've told you already. Go and wash the dishes. Something like that. I don't like that. Stop it. Not like I. Stop it. That's one way of saying that. Another way of doing it. Here we have some examples. Show me the picture. Right? So show me the picture. Alright, first let's do it normal. Then let's do it imperative. Right? Here we have tomorrow you give me money. Right? Tomorrow you give me the money. Right? Normal. Imperative. What did I say? That's not right. So let's try again. Something like that. Let's try some other sentences. You pay attention, right? Normal. Imperative. There's tons of other sentence examples, but I think you get it, right? Imperative is just squinting the eyebrows, leaning forward, and just a sharp motion, right? Something like that. Now we have using numbers. When counting from 1 to 5, 1 to 5 items, as in 3 books, the palm faces inward to the signer, right? Right. So when you're talking about items and things, like palm orientation. I have 3 books. 3 book I have. 3 book I have. And notice that we're using the object, subject, verb. We're using that sentence structure, the same sentence structure we learned in the last lesson. We're using that sentence structure. Or we have been. Yeah, we have been. But you could say, I have book 3, or I have 3 book. You could say that. You could totally say that. Or, right, you could say 3 book I have 3 book, I have book 3. All of that is valid. All of it. When indicating age, the sign old is followed by the number is used. In this case, the number is made with the palm facing outward. Outward, palm orientation changes. So sister, she old 3. My sister is 3 years old. Right? Notice how it's facing, right? The palm orientation is facing forward. But when we talk about nouns or things that you own, it's facing inward when it's 1 to 5. 1 to 5. Once you get to 6, it's outwards. When number accompanies the sign time, as in time 5, meaning 5 o'clock, the palm faces outward. Outward. So breakfast time 8. Breakfast is at 8 o'clock. You could say lunch is at 5. There's 2 ways to sign lunch. Or with the L. Right, so lunch is at 1. Right? Outward. Palm orientation outward. I wait until 5, I give up. I waited until 5 o'clock, then I gave up. But here's interesting, you would not do it in the order 3 times. You would not sign the number and then time. Because in this instance, time and number are fused together to kind of incorporate a whole new sign. If you did 8 time, 5 time, no, we ain't about to do that. We incorporate time and the number together. Right, so 5 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 9 o'clock. That incorporation of time is from 1 to 9. Once you get to 10 o'clock, you don't do this, or 11 o'clock, or midnight. You don't do that. You do 10 o'clock. But from 1 through 9, it is incorporated together. Okay, so I waited until time 5, which is this, and I gave up. Right? And here we have some sentences. Here we have, I find 2 book. Right? So I find 2 book. Right? Or 2 book I find. Right? So let's incorporate object, subject, verb to just reinforce what we learned last time. So it would be 2 book I find. Notice palm orientation is facing me. Why did I sign this? That's a new sign. It's stuck. Stuck. Anyway, I find chair 4. Right? Object, subject, verb would be 4 chair or chair 4 I find. Here we have 3 glass I have. Coat 1, I have 1 coat. Coat 1 I have. I have 3 spoons. 3 spoon I have. Here we have tomorrow my brother will be 3 years old. Tomorrow brother old 3. Right? Palm outward. So you can say, today I'm 4. Like, wow, you're 4 and you know how to sign. That's pretty cool. So, right? My sister is 6. You do that. Anything like that. You could say my dog is 1. Palm orientation is outward. Friend, will she meet me 2? My friend will meet me at 2 o'clock. Right? So now we're using this, meet me. My friend is in that general direction. She is coming to my direction to meet me. So now we're kind of incorporating, yet again, directional verbs, right? Remember that. So my friend will meet me at 2 o'clock. Right? Palm orientation. I'm trying to think of other examples here. The meeting is at 6, right? The meeting is at 6. You can say the TV show starts at 7. TV show is at 7. Palm orientation outward. Here we have some personal pronouns incorporating numbers. Okay, so in order to say the 2 of us, right? 2 of us. Another person is here, me and him, her and me. Or I could do it like this. I'm talking about you and I. Me and him. Alright, 2 of you, meaning there's 2 people in front of me, and it's the 2 of them. 2 of them, right? 2 people here, right? 2 of them. Or I could even say more than that. I could say the 4 of us. I could say the 3 of you, the 5 of them, right? So the 4 of us, meaning I'm included in this group. 4 of us. And it's a circle, right? I could say the 3 of you, right? So notice that I'm not included. I'm kind of out there. I'm kind of like over here. And it's the 3 of you. It's the 5 of them. Or the 5 of them. Can't really see it. 5 of them, right? And here we have some practice sentences. 2 of us plan to go away. So the 2 of us are planning to go away. Three of us are reading, right? 2 of you are eating. Something like that. 3 of us go with Will, right? So the 3 of us will go together, right? The 3 of us will go together. 3 of us will go together. Let's go with, no, that doesn't look right. 3 of us go together, or the 3 of us together go. Now we go back to plurals. There are several ways to make plurals. 2 are shown below. I have book 3. I have 3 book. We already did that earlier. That was using numbers. People are so repetitive. Anyway, add a quantifier such as many, a few, or several. Right? So instead of using a specific number, we can use many, a few, or several. A few, several, or a lot. You have many, you have a lot, you have a few, you have several, right? So I have many books. I have book many. Or you could say book many I have. All right, let's do object, subject, verb, right? Book many I have. Here we have some sentences. She buys shirt 5. She bought 5 shirts. She bought 5 shirts. Wait a second. I was going to do this. No, wrong. Palm orientation. Ugh. Goodness. I'm telling you, people forget these simple rules all the time. She bought 5 shirts. Here we go. She ordered 2 hamburgers. She ordered 2 hamburgers. Its store have shoes many, right? So the store has many shoes. Here we have, she give me several pics. She give me several pictures. She finished. She give me picture several, or several picture, right? A few people still wait. A few people are still waiting. A few people still wait. Right? So I'm pretty sure you get it. Now we go to some basic vocabulary. Here we have advertisement, publicize, or propaganda, or maybe even campaign. I learned this as advertise. In the book, it goes like this. It doesn't show the opening of the hand. But I remember even using this book in my ASL 2 class way back when, I was taught this. So I don't know why in the book the picture doesn't show the hand opening, it only shows this. But I learned it like this. I don't know if this is another way to sign it. I've never seen it. I've only seen this. Just an FYI. A few after or from now on. Body. Both. Breakfast. A coat or a jacket. Come on. Come on. Dinner. Eyes. Kind of easy. Face. It's also the sign for look, as in how do I look or it looks like. French fries. Get away. Which kind of looks like stop it. Go to it, meaning go and do something right now. Go with, accompany. I'm going to go with you. And this could also be, I've seen it used directionally. I don't know if it's in the book. Maybe it is and we'll learn it later. But I've seen it used directionally. Like, I go with you. You go with me. I go with her. She goes with me. I've seen it directionally. I've seen it. But I don't know if that is ASL, if that is grammatically correct. Hamburger. Hands. Hard. Whether it's an actually hard solid or something like, oh, this homework is hard. You could do it both ways. Head. Heart. Knife. Left or remaining, like we have one apple left. Or you can even say, I left my keys. I left my keys. Lunch. But I also have seen lunch like this. Money. Mind. Mistake, error, wrong. Neighbor. Nose. Order or command. Pay attention. Pencil. People. Now the thing about people is that some people do it like this. They have it upwards. And some people sign people like this. Downwards. It means the same thing, but I'm just letting you know you might see both. Plan or prepare. Rabbit. Several. Shirt. Shoes. Soft. A spoon. Stamp or postage. Still, as in I'm still studying. I'm still here. Not as in stand still. Still doing something. Stop it. Store. Time. Until or up to. And then wash dishes. And there you have it. Next time we will be in lesson 8, which we will learn a whole bunch of other sentence structures. Woo!